was thick. A sudden fire in the blood turned the world too quick. Words became a storm, and the storm became a blow. Down on the shoreline where the cold currents flow, just a heavy hand and a heart out of gear. Now the roar of the breakers is all I can hear. He went down in the foam without a final word, the loudest silence that I ever heard. The badge and the gavel and the slamming of the gate, trading the horizon for a heavy iron plate. The water used to wash every shadow away, but the blue turned to black on that reckless day. It's so funny how you don't serve anymore. You are guilty, now you don't serve anymore. I remember the peak and the long green wall, the feeling of standing while the heavens fall, the sun on my shoulders and the spray in my eyes before the handcuffs severed all the earthly ties. Now I count the minutes by the flickering light, locked in the belly of a concrete night. My skin is turning pale and my spirit is dry. I watch a square of the gray and lonely sky. The muscles forget the balance and the glide. The eternal clock has lost the turn of the tide. There is no mercy in the gravel and the stone. A king of the spray who is stripped to the bone. It's so funny how you don't serve anymore. You are guilty, now you don't serve anymore. Ooh, you don't serve and you're guilty. Now it's time to sleep. It's so funny how you don't serve anymore.
Salt crust on skin kissed by the sun. The morning tide rolls out, the chase is on. White crest, bling sharp in the hazy view. A jagged glass line that I'm breaking through. The board shakes beneath my command. In the roar center is where I stand. The shoreline fades to golden rust. In hydraulic trust, I place my lust. The waves, they call my name so loud. The horizon wraps me in a shroud. Surf the waves till daylight bleeds. Ignite the current with reckless speed. Water towers high, then falls apart. I hold the ocean in my wild heart. Afternoon wreckage drifts below, above coral gardens in the glow. pressure builds inside the blue, a sapphire world in shifting hue. I glide along with fearless grace, spray and thunder, tiny rays. The waves, they call my name so clear. The horizon draws me near. Surf the waves till daylight bleeds, ignite the current with reckless speed. Water towers high, then falls apart. I hold the ocean in my wild heart. The morning breaks across the cragged peak, where gravity is thin and words are weak. I leave the valley shadows far behind to trace the jagged edges of my mind. The granite pulses beating underfoot, deep within the ancient mountain root. Odelete, Odelete, Odelete. High above the timberline, the silver water flows. Odelete, Odelete, Odelete. Lifting up the heavy dust from every mile below. The eagle circles in a thinning blue. He sees the trail I carved to get to you. There is a canyon hollow in my chest, where every restless ghost has gone to rest. I cast my spirit out against the stone to hear a sweetness I have never known. The canyon floor is swallowed by the haze, a tangled map of all my yesterdays. But on the summit where the wind is sharp, the ridges play like strings upon a harp. Odelete, Odelete, Odelete. High above the timberline, the silver water flows. Odelete, Odelete, Odelete. Lifting up the heavy dust from every mile below. Odelete, Odelete, Odelete. High above the timberline, the silver water flows. Odelete, Odelete, Odelete. Lifting up the heavy dust from every mountain. The canvas snaps beneath the heavy sky. Soft green sparkle on your skin so high. You lean back where the teeth meets the tide, tracing the waves with your hand so wide. The mast is swaying like a dancer free, while you anchor my heart to the sea. Keep the flame burning through the gale so wild. You are the heat like a sunlit child. Steady my heart when the waves run steep. The brightest light that my eyes could keep. Hold the spark through the spray so true. I sail forever in the glow of you. The rigging hums a song so deep and low. Your shape divides the sunset glow. Your hair flies free in the southern air, tangled with light beyond compare. Gold on the deck and gold in your eyes, turning the ship into paradise. The currents pull from a dark below, but you ignite where the waters flow. The wave may rise and the winds may call. We stand together through it all. You are the key like a sunlit child. Steady my heart when the waves run steep. The brightest light that my eyes could keep. Hold the spark through the spray so true. I sail forever in the glow of you. Steady my heart when the wave runs steep. The brightest light that my eyes could keep. Oh, the spark through the spray so true. I sail forever in the glow of you.
The coffee rests where you forgot it. Golden lightning soft upon your shoulder, tracing lines where morning light is falling. I watch you breathe so silent like the river. You are the anchor in the drifting tide, the only star that guides me through the night. Deep as the roots and bright as burning gold, I keep
Time writes a story in the wood grain piece. Though everything keeps changing all around, in you my constant peace is always bound. You are the anchor in the drifting tide, the only star that guides me through the night. Deep as the roots and bright as burning gold, I keep your name close when the world grows cold. Steady as the moon that lights my way, I love you more with every passing day. Storm as the oak, yet gentle as the rain. This is the home our hearts have built to stay. Oh.
On the kitchen tile, tracing patterns through the glass for a long, long while. You move with the grace I never learned to define, a quiet gravity pulling every thought of mine. I am looking for the reason in the way you stand, just a common man with a trembling hand. I am sensible to your charm, baby, in the way a compass feels a hidden north. I am vulnerable to your charm, baby, as the season brings the winter blossom forth. It is not a magic trick or a velvet snare, just a sudden weight of the golden air. We walk the shoreline where the salt stings the eye. Underneath the hollow and a restless sky. You spoke of the ghosts that keep the poets awake, of the bridges we build and the ones we break. I watch your shadow lengthen on the grayest stone, the kind of beauty that leaves a person alone. The radio is humming a low and dusty tune about a paper heart and a pale white moon. I do not need a map to find where I belong, when you are the singer and the silence and the song. I am sensible to your
Sand grinds like glass beneath my feet. Blue waves roll salt across the concrete seat. Driftwood spins like wheels that lost their way, leaving the city to fade in the bay. The gulls cry loud as the tide draws near. Seaweed clings to rocks so sharp and sheer. No hiding place for a soul so worn. When you stand while the shore meets a storm, the wind now whispers to the northern sky. Clouds line up in velvet rows so high. The tide obeys no rule or rhyme, just the endless hunger of time. It's beach time in the hollow year. Water climbs where sky falls near. Nothing left to clutch or dread as a rise and bleed. Visions there. The tide broke cold and dig so deep. Shifting mountains of foam that weep. Ancient giants stir from sleep to guide lost travelers home to keep. The boardwalk bends in ashen gray. Ice cream dreams locked away. Summer ghost on ocean's floor shines like diamonds evermore. The fishermen cast through the haze, chasing shadows through the blaze. Sunburned seasons in its light, leaving wreckage out of sight. It's beach time in my hollow year. Water climb where sky falls near. Nothing left to clutch or tread as Orion bleed. Visions there. The tide rolls gold and digs so deep. Shifting mountains of foam that weep. Ancient giants stir from sleep to guide lost travelers home to keep. holding his soul and the world on his back. He gambled on mercy, but mercy was gone. Now he hides from the light of the dawn. The valley is narrow, the sky wears a crown, but it's the only light moving in this town. It's a spinning wheel of fortune and regret. The only deck of cards the dealer won't forget. The winners claim their roses bright and clear. The broken trade their dreams for a single tear. But no one walks away from the table or the game. It's the only dance fate there's to name. It's a spinning wheel of fortune and regret. I own a deck of cards the dealer won't forget. The winners claim their roses by the clear. The broken trade their dreams for a single tear. But no one walks away from the table or the game. It's the only dance fate destiny.
The morning paints a face on every street. Silhouettes shift in the early heat. No two souls bear the same sunlight. The heart spectrum starts to ignite. Rumble the chains to blinding glare. Grace lingers in the static air. Mahogany eyes gaze through glass, watching seasons like clouds that pass. Some flow like water, some stand like stone. Yet no one truly walks alone. A million laughs, a million cries, etched in leaves worn on autumn light. The world unfolds in colors bright, each hue a different kind of light. Oh, woman, I love you in every color. I see the spectrum, all is good, written clear and understood. From charcoal deep to rose so pale, I've scribbled flows through every tale. In every shade that I can find, maps of the same human rhyme. A dress like bruised plum in the lane, counting miles till the cold comes again. Hands stained with orchard clay, finding beauty in work each day. Copper hair on midnight skin, porch wearing her white begin.
Oh, woman, I love you
flows through every tear, in every shade that I can find. Maps of the same human mind. Don't reach the canvas, don't narrow sight. The world's more than one shade of light. Truth is where contrasts meet. In patterns time can make complete. A turning kaleidoscope grand, spreading colors on the sand. So pale, life's river flows through every tale, in every shade that I can find. Maps of the same human mind. The crowd is a thick fog of gray static haze, a sea of dry faces lost in routine maze. I'll walk through the shadows where the rust repeats, watching the puppets dance behind glass sheets. Then the air turns velvet, clocks lost in chime. A single fall shattered the heavy design. You step through the wreckage of the common line, a lightning strike cutting the space and time. They talk of beauty like some debt to pay, but yours is a blade that won't fade away. A million
casual spin to find where the fire burns within. I narrowed my vision till the world dissolved, left with the sad yet present song. The rarest wonder heaven displayed, the prize I knew was mine to claim.
The iron rail runs toward the setting sun, steel and sweat till the hard day is done. Calloused hands, but my back won't bend. Tracks that lead to no clear end. Gravel cracks beneath my worn out boots, tearing earth in its stubborn roots. Sparks ignite when the hammers pound. Sweat for gold is the only sound. The dust now settles on the ground. I walk where her love is found. Labor's mark on my weary face, yearning for her sweet embrace. I build this road to reach her swing, for silver dreams that hard days bring. Each timber laid, each spike I strike, leads me closer to her light. Just to see her smile so true, I'd move mountains just for you. Grinding hours to win her hand, the luckiest man in all this land. Old man says work breaks your bones, laying tracks on jagged stones. But he's not seen her ribbon hair, or how she stands so light and fair. Foreman shouts through dusty haze, counting down these endless days. Lets me ache, let fever burn. For my turn, I wait my turn. The dust now settles on the ground. I'll walk where her love is found. Labor's mark on my weary face, yearning for her sweet embrace. I build this road to reach her swing, for silver dreams the hard days bring. Each timber laid, each spike I strike, leads me closer to her light. Just to see her smile so true, I'd move mountains just for you. Grinding hours to win her hand, the luckiest man in all this land. see her smile so true, I'd move mountains just for you. Grinding out to win her hand, the luckiest man in all this land.
Watch you move through the golden sunlight, Jessica, your name ignites my sight. The city sprawls in the endless glow, but you're the only rhythm that I know. I'm just a jester lost in your grace, a trembling heart that can't keep pace. No pride is left in this empty frame, just a wild soul screaming out your name. Up where the weight of the world decays, on the brink of dreams where the skyline sways, I wanna melt my skin into your own. Far above the streets where the love was sown, beneath the watchful eyes of the stars so high, I swear to the moon it's the sweetest lie. If I claim I can live when you're not here, I'm your fool forever and I hold that dear. The elevator sigh, a lonely sound, climbing to the moon where the night is crowned. The wind records the way I break, painting your initials in my wake. No logic lives in the way I yearn, just a reckless fire that won't return. I lost my mind at the very first touch, drowning fast in this rush too much. They blaze like the sun where your shadow stands, higher than the clouds and the city smoke. I'm the broken end of a sacred joke. Up where the weight of the world decays, on the brink of dreams where the skyline sways, I wanna melt my skin into your own. Fire above the streets where the love was sown, beneath the watchful eyes of the stars so high, I swear to the moon it's the sweetest lie. If I claim I can live when you're not here, I'm your fool forever and I hold that dear. On the brink of dreams where the skyline sways, I wanna melt my skin into your own. Fire above the streets where the love was sown, beneath the watchful eyes of the stars so high, I swear to the moon it's the sweetest lie. If I claim I can live when you're not here, I'm your fool forever and I hold that dear.